Leona. It's Dr. Leona Mercury. I actually am a doctor, but Leona Mercury is my brand, and I am a PhD for real. I have actually shuffled, as is my custom, 108 times. I have my scry with me because some of you said you really like that. I also have some river stones. I use these malas to help count the number of times. That's really why, part of why they're here. This is made of river stone and it's from Nepal. And I actually got it when I was in Nepal. So there's that before the pandemic. I also have this sage bundle that I made from my garden. It has chakra rose petals to help us balance out the chakras. I'm going to be cleansing the space shortly. And I've always got my handy dandy, and yes, very phallic, as some of you have mentioned, wand. It's a selenite wand, and it's meant to help cleanse negative energy. You've got the stone here for Mars energy, which is transformation. It's also war, can be fighting. It's action, and we want to, it's represented by the Tower, the Death card, the Emperor. We've got some, holding back. There's some shadow work to do here, and this will help protect that energy. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I have to. I've got some time limits today. It looks like the Ace of Cups is the first card on the deck. Love is coming through for you. You could have somebody with Pisces placement coming in. I see that very, very strongly. Gemini, Pisces. I see a twin sign, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Libra. You might have some of that coming through for you. You might have someone who has that in their chart. I also see your own sign. You might have a person with some Libra in their chart as well coming through for you. Judgment. This is maybe a resurrection. 1010. This is you. This is your season. So 1010 is actually World Mental Health Day. But I think that 1010 is an important number for you. You might start seeing that synchronicity. It's about completion, creation. You might be trying to start a new business, my beautiful Libras. But the Ace of Cups, love is coming through for you. The Eight of Swords, it's a commitment. I see this Judgment card. There's something you're not seeing about this. And I do see Aries here is a possibility, Scorpio. I'm seeing some other signs coming through now. Remember, this is a general reading for the collective, those of you with Libra Sun and Libra placements. So I'm seeing a lot of things come through the world. Oh, I see. Are you waiting for the things to change with the pandemic, for this business to really take off maybe? The Empress, you are going to have good luck with that business if that's you. That's about Venus. That Venus controls love and money. This weekend, Venus and Jupiter come together. They'll look like one planet in the sky. The Three of Pentacles. This is about work and money. Yep, you're gonna have some cooperation coming through. This is definitely about this eclipse season. So we have a partial eclipse this weekend, but a full solar eclipse happening on May 16th. So that's basically 2 weeks from now, a little more than 2 weeks from now. So I think that, and that's the full moon as well. So keep an eye on the next couple of weeks. I think that something could be happening for you. Queen of Pentacles, wow. You have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles here, my beautiful Librans. That means that you have a lot of money coming through, stability. It does look like a little bit of backwards energy going from the Empress to the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be the Empress, and you could be dating somebody who is younger than you, but somebody who has a lot of promise. Seven of Swords. This looks like, yes, somebody younger who you might be getting booty calls from, or they might be sending them to you. You might be sending them to them. Oh my gosh, yes, with the Queen of Wands. Playa energy. Remember, gender is fluid. So is sexuality in real life, but in tarot, gender is fluid. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so has someone ghosted you, or did you ghost someone? Maybe with Leo, Sagittarius placement. Oh, there was an ending here. There was an ending. No contact. The Death card. Also, Libra. The air signs, by the way, I did a collective energy reading for you in a cemetery in New Orleans, literally on the mausoleum of my ancestors, and I was there channeling the energy, and I had to stay so quiet. My voice is so low in the video, but I had to stay quiet. There was no one else in the cemetery. It's all the cemeteries right now, or most of them in New Orleans, which is where I was, to honor my ancestors. And I lit candles for them, and I went, to the holy places where they went, and I really did the whole cleansing thing. So there were actually people on so surrounding this particular cemetery. It's in the Garden District, and surrounding it, there's houses. It's a neighborhood, and like most cemeteries are in a neighborhood, this was in a neighborhood, and there were guys on a roof, like right over the wall, um, like working on the roof. And so I'm trying to stay quiet because voices carry in this particular area. So the Wheel of Fortune is here for you. So it does look like if there was an ending, if you did experience a death recently here with this death card, which is also Plutonian energy, Mars and Pluto energy, Scorpio energy, 8th house energy. So some of you have lost someone very, very recently, and that person is here for you. They're letting you know that they're okay. I'm not going to get into specifics. Specifics are coming through for me, but this is a collective reading. So for some of you that, oh my gosh, yes. And here we have this King of Swords coming through, and can you see there's a Ouija board there? Okay, so some of you have definitely tried to come through and talk to someone, and that came through in the energy reading I did in the cemetery, where I was channeling my ancestors. The Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. This is, again, I'm seeing this is the second time I'm seeing some backwards energy. Maybe you feel like you've been going 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. King of Pentacles, King of Swords rather, and Knight of Pentacles. So, oh, are you getting an inheritance? Some of you are getting an inheritance. Ace of Swords. Some of you might be getting some clarity about that too. Yeah, I feel like some of you might be getting an inheritance. Somebody did have someone pass away. Basically, that inheritance is going to be coming through for you, or some money is going to be coming through. Unexpected money, perhaps. 7 of Wands. I have to remember that for the title. Okay, the Tower is here. Don't panic. Today, Pluto goes retrograde. The Tower is Plutonian energy. 7 of Wands. Are you getting clarity about being defensive and something ending as a result of that? That came through for someone else as well. So that's just a sort of a collective energy thing. I'm seeing here the Chariot movement. You might be considering travel. Oh, you know what? Some of you, my beautiful Libras, did you have a car die recently? Do you have to replace a car? I'm seeing that as well. You might have some car repairs coming up. You might need some people to come in and help you. You might have to wait. You might need to wait. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. I see that you're waiting. You're holding on. What's going on here for you? Knight of Cups. Oh, okay, I see. This is about moving forwards in love. Okay, Knight of Cups just came out for you. 4 of Wands. You are going to have stability, a home, a family. Wow, 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 Libra. I'm going to stop there because I have to. And the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So this is kind of aggressive energy. That's why we've got this Mars protection here. I'm going to do some scrying, and then I'm going to cleanse as well. I just want to know where the ancestors want us to focus. Let's just make sure I'm not, because we've got some, I'm just not being pulled to that center. It's really, okay, as I say that, of course, they're pulling me to the center. Okay, where do you want to land? Okay, ancestors are landing on the 8 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to show you that card, my beautiful Libras, because I realize you can't see it. And I think it might help some of you to know, because this is a collective reading. There you go. There's the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is, for me, a marriage card. It's also about being stuck in your head. But you can see the moon here. You can see basically the symbol of Pisces. I feel that there's a Pisces at play. Some of you might, that's Jupiter also. That's Jupiter energy coming through, Jupiter and Neptune. and they had a conjunction on April 12th earlier this month. So Jupiter also came in, was sort of flirting, had a sextile with the North Node, which is Rahu in Vedic astrology. What's the difference between Vedic astrology and tropical astrology or Western astrology, Hellenistic, I guess? Uh, Basically, Vedic astrology is 24 degrees difference, and also we focus on the actual planets. There's no looking at asteroids or things that, bits of dust and rock. Is just not something that Vedic astrologers are looking at. We're looking at the actual planets and their actual movements. And it is a 15,000-year-old system based on astronomy, based on actual planetary movement. So that is the big difference. And generally, because of that 24-degree difference, many of you who are Libra would be considered Virgo in Vedic astrology because of that 24-degree difference. So hopefully that's helpful to you guys. I say that you need to focus on that sense of being stuck in your head. Swords is you. It's air. It's the air sign. So that's a lot of mental energy, intellectual energy. Some of you may be feeling stuck in your head, and that's what you need to work on. You might be feeling stuck in general in life. It could have to do with the pandemic, but things are going to be changing for you. I can see that. That's coming through. The Tower is here for you. Transformational energy. That's really positive with Pluto going retrograde. Pluto will be retrograde until early October. So this reading is really good for you for the next 4 to 6 months. It's going to help you with that Pluto energy. You can come back to it. But remember, your ancestors are telling you to go ahead and work on that feeling stuck. I'm going to do a little cleansing before I forget about that. This is a new thing I'm trying. You can see I'm really lighting it up. I do make these. If you'd like some, I'm going to cleanse you as well, my beautiful Libras. I'm going to cleanse this overall space for you because we do have some ancestor energy coming through. I'm going to cleanse myself. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to do, from the Threads of Fate deck, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. As is my custom, I do shuffle 108 times, but I just can't have anybody sit through that. The bottom of the deck is surrender. So the ancestors came through with the scrying and said that you have to work on that 8 of Swords as the focus here. Being in your head, feeling stuck. This also could be a commitment. Feeling blindsided, feeling blinded. Some of you feel like you're tied up or tied to someone. And so the ancestors are saying to surrender, to get out of your head, basically. That's the overall energy. And manifest. Manifestation is very important. I'm seeing some Taurian energy. Do some shadow work, my beautiful Librans. If you're not sure what shadow work is, that's from Jungian psychology, and it's basically working on those parts of ourselves that might not help us move forward in our relationships. So you want to work on sort of like the passive aggressive behaviors, things like that. Pay attention to yourself. And then the underworld is coming through, okay? Really, I am seeing a lot of underworld energy here. Underworld energy is your ancestors coming through. This is also about past life connections. This is also fate coming through for you, being bound by fate. That's that 8 of Swords energy. I can see some people here, year of the horse. I see year of the dog, year of the snake, year of the dragon. I can also see incredible amounts of Piscean energy here. I see the year 1989 possibly being of importance for some of you, 1965. Maybe some of you have parents or someone coming through born in that year. I'm also seeing the year 1959. So these could be important for you. Let's see what Heidi has to say. My friend Heidi Messenger, she was a true psychic medium. She was born in UK, London actually, but guardian angels, very nice. The number on the card is 34. That's interesting. I'll tell you why in a moment. She lived in Ireland. That's where I met her. And what was remarkable was a rainbow. This is absolutely somebody coming through. Some of you may have lost a child. I'm also seeing that. That child is coming through for you if you have, maybe you lost a baby. Reiki healing. This is the second time that it's coming through in a reading, and or healing is coming through in a reading. The bottom of this is luck, a horseshoe. So again, that year of the horse coming through for us. So some of you may work in Reiki, some of you may be Reiki healers. There's someone here from your past. Your guardian angels are here, but someone on the other side is your guardian angel. You have an ancestor watching over you, and they are sending you healing. 33 is the number here. You have 33 and 34. So you have progress. It's a little bit of backwards progress. It's the third time I've seen that in this reading. I'm going to take it to the extended, my beautiful Libras. I love you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. It's a little bit longer than usual. And I hope to see you in the extended on Patreon. If you want to get in touch with me about an astrology reading or a personal tarot reading or a psychic tarot reading where I can connect you with your ancestors. I am a psychic medium. I can do that if you wish. It comes through all the time, and especially after I went to the cemetery, it's really coming through. So I hope to see you again soon, my beautiful Libras. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your month of April. I think that this probably won't be going up until early May, so happy early May to many of you. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, take care, Libra.